conferences with long, intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Georgia Tech's offense will be the first up today. Well, today the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets rematch one of the wildest games in the history of the sport. 8 overtimes in Atlanta as Georgia somehow survived 44-42 to keep those playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, I think you could argue that was one of the best games the entire college football year. And how about the emotional scene after the game where the two head coaches came together, almost like a boxing match where the guys were just fatigued. And, of course, they're such good friends. Georgia found a way to win that game, kind of a gutty performance. And maybe, who knows, maybe it helped them find themselves in overtime again, finding a way against Texas to win in the SEC title game a week later.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's King. Oh, and it's a first down drop in traffic over the middle.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. He typically makes very good decisions, but every once in a while when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. Now, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. QB decides to keep it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Again, makes it second and medium. He hands it to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's King. He escapes the pocket. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here, but they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Branch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Branch. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Of the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's King. On the move now. And they bring him down for for a short loss on the scramble.
I think the zone blitz is really tough for the college quarterbacks to pick up. A lot of times you see blitz, you think man-to-man. This time they zone blitz, sit back in soft coverage. Quarterback hesitated just a moment, which allowed the linebacker to get home for the sack.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Grab down the middle. It's Branch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Burst at the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Grab down the middle. It's Branch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 1st and goal now. A chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Using his legs. It's Frazier. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Dropping back, it's Stockton. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. He breaks free. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass rush closing in. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. That's caught. It's Branch. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got room to run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. With 2 to get free. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Dogs! They are pouring it on now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To the air, it's King. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Picks up the first down and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Makes the catch. It's Haynes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
To throw, it's King. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Right down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Yellow Jackets are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw, it's King. He escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7.
That makes the score Georgia 24, Georgia Tech 7.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 31, Georgia Tech 7.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's King. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it, but out of bounds. Couldn't quite connect on that big play.